We love our cafes, but do we really know how ethical their choices are? A cafe order feels simple, yet every cup and every meal carries hidden impacts on animals, workers, and the planet, often in ways we never see. Behind every cup of coffee, every bag of beans, every slice of chocolate brownie, there's a supply chain. Some come from caring, sustainable sources, while others harm animals, exploit workers, or damage the planet. But very rarely does a menu tell the whole story. Staff may not know the details. And finding ethical information can be surprisingly hard. More and more diners genuinely want to choose better. They care about where their food comes from, they just need the right information at the right moment. That's why we built an app that brings transparency to cafes and restaurants, so you can see how ethical their choices really are. Meet a betterworld.app, your go-to app for ethical dining. With a quick search, you can find cafes and restaurants committed to fair practices, humane treatment, sustainable sourcing, and ethical suppliers. Filter for what matters to you: fair trade coffee, organic food, plant-based options, or plastic-free packaging, and see results that match your values. Our data comes from trusted ethical organizations, verified cafe information, and real feedback from everyday customers. We analyze what each cafe serves, from coffee and tea to chocolate, dairy, plant-based milks, and packaging. Every category receives an ethical score based on fair labor, certifications, sustainability, environmental impact, and social responsibility. Together, this creates a clear, balanced picture of how each cafe performs ethically. And you're part of the process. You can add your own ethical ratings, feedback, and experiences, sharing what a cafe does well, or where it could improve. Together, our community builds a transparent map of how cafes are performing ethically across the country, from the ground up. And here is the best part. Cafes can improve their scores. Your choices and reviews don't just guide other diners, they influence owners too. The app highlights ethical suppliers, tracks progress, and shows cafes exactly which changes will make the biggest impact. And when customers ask about sourcing or point out better alternatives, many cafes respond, upgrading their beans, their cocoa, their milk, and their practices. And along the way, the app helps people grow new ideas. Someone searching for vegan options might also learn about fair trade coffee. Someone wanting compostable packaging might explore humane dairy suppliers. Ethical ideas spread naturally. With every visit, every rating, and every question you ask, you help shift the market, rewarding cafes that do the right thing and encouraging others to lift their game. Small changes add up, creating a food system that's kinder to animals, fairer for workers, and better for our planet. And over time, even casual diners start choosing more ethical meals, sometimes without realizing it. Your daily coffee shouldn't come with hidden compromises. Together, we can make conscious choices easier and help cafes become more ethical, one supplier at a time. A betterworld.app. Ethical cafes. Better choices. Better change.